Good morning. Today we are going to see the tarot card reading for what to expect in 2022. So I have produced two options here in front of you. This is a red flower, and then this is a purple flower. Supposedly it's supposed to be purple. Okay. So choose intuitively which color attracts you the most, and we have two options in front of us to expect for 2022. Also, don't mind my puppy. She is very young. She's just 4 weeks old, so she doesn't understand anything. No, I can't command her to do something. And she's been eating my head. She doesn't let me do my yoga. She doesn't let me do my morning chores. I have to get used to it. Okay, let's go into the reading for the people who chose the first option. Here is your first card, heartbreak. And what you can expect in 2022 is not a heartbreak. I can say what you can expect in 2022 is a relief from your past heartbreak. Maybe you are addressing a situation which has hurt your heart. Mostly it just doesn't have to be a heartbreak or a breakup. It could be some kind of decision which backfired at you, or it could be some word that someone said that is going to stick with you, that is sticking with you, and that is hurting you. That is going to change. Also, if in particularly you have been in a romantic relationship situation, and if that has hurt you, and if some person has left you, and if some person you wanted them to leave you, then they will leave you. Then if that is not the case, if you wanted someone to take you with them, they are going to take you with them. Maybe for some people this exact card depiction could happen. For example, they could take you along with your child to someplace else, for example, to set up a nuclear family or to move into a new city, something like that. For others, someone who didn't go through a romantic heartbreak, you could be ascending into a assertive person. You could be much more advanced in your skills, whatever region of work you're doing, and then you could be advancing more into someone who has a dominant personality. Okay, this especially if you had a romantic relationship, and if there was some sad moments because of some issues, possibly a heartbreak, don't worry, you're going to get wise counsel for that, how to approach it, or else this could possibly lead to marriage or a commitment situation. But then a marriage or a commitment situation is there in the cards, something more like a traditional thing. So what more could be traditional in terms of romantic relationship? That is marriage. If not, if you're seeking a wise counsel for the kind of heartbreak or stressful situation at work which doesn't let you work or something, you are going to get a wise counsel from an elderly or a very talented person. This is going to open many keys for you regarding the same situation. And there is good news for people who are expecting babies, that you can expect a baby. This is a baptism card, as you can see. Otherwise, if you are expecting good partnerships in business, if you are expecting good team membership in your work, anything could happen. This is going to be a year of partnerships, or working together as multiple people. And expect to receive gifts like within 6 months, something like that. Expect to receive more gifts from people. Anything, a gift from people. A gift could be physical, a gift could be emotional. Since I'm stammering, I think it could be emotional also. Someone saying a good word about you to someone else, or someone saying a good word to you when you're going through pain, that could serve as a gift. Also, this is going to bring temperance to you. That is, temperance means a balance of emotions. So that is going to be brought out to you by 2022, you will find a super balance between heart and mind, which makes you a balanced person between thinking rationally and emotionally. That is going to do wonders, because you can be a doctor but still you have to be emotional also, because when you don't address your emotional side of being, then you fail to address what causes your stress, what causes you to get tired at the end of the day. Only when you address things emotionally and physically, then everything will be balanced. Also, look at the daffodils at this side, and look at the sun. It also says that you are going to be happy. Daffodils are the sign of happiness, and sun is a symbol of happiness. You are going to be balancing out very well between waters and earth, which means there are water signs and earth signs. Water signs are emotional and earth signs are balanced. So you are going to be balanced between your emotions and strength. Also, there is 10 of coins, which means if you're expecting money, 10 on 10. It's simple as that. 10 on 10. You will get 10 on 10. Happiness, 10 on 10. Dogs, 10 on 10. See, there are two dogs, almost like Dalmatians. Relatives, family extensions, and then expecting family gatherings. Everything is going to be 10 on 10. 2022 is going to be a nice year, which is going to emotionally satisfy you, 10 on 10, whilst materialistically satisfying you. Also, there is Page of Pentacles. You are going to be like this Prince of Pentacles, that is a prince who has money. The difference between a king who has money and a prince who has money is this. A king who has money is very careful about his money. He thinks about his pupils. Give me a minute. I will take the cards. Okay. A prince who has money doesn't have to be careful about his money or lending it out to people, because he is not so miserly like the king, because he hasn't seen much things which depict poverty or say that life could change at any moment. Nice. My puppy tore a card for me. Good that I took it first place. Okay, so next messages from the Keys to the Universe cards says that the Great Cosmic Pyramid in Tibet. So you could be a person who has lived in the pyramid or Egyptian region in your past life. It says that you need total relaxation by meditating. If you don't meditate to get concentration, meditate to get total relaxation. You don't have to sit and meditate. You can probably lie down and then try to relax, right? I think you have to try to relax more. And then we have the nature kingdom, the elements. Okay, if you can't meditate, you can get some air, go outside, fire a candle, light a candle, and then sit in front of the candle and try to relax. And then drink water, bless it. There is a meditation form where you drink water, bless it. Actually, you don't bless the water. Water blesses you because it is God. So you ask water for whatever you want in life. That is a form of meditation or a prayer to water before you drink it. And then grounding, as a grounding technique, you go into the earth and then you walk barefoot or you take a walk. That itself is a form of grounding, meditation. And then the Native Americans. Again, Native Americans are people who are much more attuned with the nature. So all this card is asking you to do is get more attuned with the nature. And then there is Babylonians. So you could also be a being who lived in Babylon. So what the card asks you to do is imagine the world being more green. For example, if you belong to emotional air is not that much emotional. Water signs are Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. As I always used to say, these signs we are looking for are not just the zodiac sign we are born in. For example, in Western system, the month you're born in decides your sun sign. But then in Vedic astrology, there is a moon sign, there is a rising sign. There is a moon sign, rising sign in Western system also. So you have to input your date of birth and time of birth. So all these three signs majorly decide upon your characteristic, emotional well-being, and your physical nature. So your any of these three major signs, there could be other major signs also. For example, where is Venus located? Where is Saturn located? So, but these three major signs could be anywhere in water signs for you. But if you are a water sign and if you feel being emotional takes a toll out on your health or mental health, all you can do is try to be more grounded. So to ground more, you can surround yourself with green. Look at me, I'm surrounding myself with green with some soil. That is to ground myself, because I do have a earth sign, but then I want a more grounding with water. So I'm surrounding myself with some plants, some brown color globe and everything to ground myself. So you can do any of such things and imagine things being green and beautiful. So surround yourself with green beautiful things. You could be grounding more. That is a very nice technique I used to follow. Surrounding myself with anything green, not just plants. Take a sticky note, paste it, everything you use, make it green. Soap, make it green. Something like that. Also, green is a color of prosperity. Okay, other dimensions. So, understand that when you meditate, there is a gateway from your chakra to other dimensions, as two ascended masters, higher self and monad. Higher self is your higher self. For example, we live in 3D, and then our higher self could be in fourth dimension, fifth dimension, sixth dimension, until 12 dimensions. So, fifth is a very good higher form which we can achieve through meditation easily. When we do that, we understand things not just in an emotional influenced manner, but then in a very grounded manner. So that is why we need to meditate and ascend ourselves. Don't worry, you will ascend more, and you don't have to worry about it. Even when we do a prayer, that is a form of ascension, and even then we are ascending to a higher dimension, probably fourth or 12th. So these are your advice cards. Sonic sounds. If you have issues with sleeping or to find harmony in life, if you are very stressed, um, listen to sounds, white sounds, sonic sounds online, and then pray to God while praying or while meditating. Answer the divine call. That is, try to call God and then talk to God. Whatever issues are, talk to God and then imagine God replying back to you. That might sound crazy. Please don't tell it to other people. If you think that they might call it crazy, you can do it by yourself, saying it is a divine peace call. It's just a good stress relief for you. And then the last card for the person who took this red color flower is Elemental Kingdom. 7 could be an important number for you because there two numbers of 7 repeated each other. 7 could be a significant number for you. Something could be lucky for you. And they were nice numbers, 3, 9, 11. So okay, that is because you are currently ascending from third to fifth dimension. You might be ascending right now from third to fifth dimension. Maybe that is putting you under little bit pressure. What am I doing? What is happening with me? I'm suddenly feeling like I'm changing a lot of my ways. I don't know what is happening. So you're ascending. You're ascending to more fifth dimensional beings like fairies, goblins, elves, pixies, brownies, or okay. I don't know what are brownies or earth. Please comment if you know what is mean by brownies. Mermaids, I mean, I know eating brownie. I don't know what is the other brownie. Mermaids, undines, salamanders, warburtons, wood elementals, fawns, imps, dragons. These are all elemental beings, higher elemental beings. So you're ascending, and probably you could understand more about these beings also, even without someone else telling you or you reading. that could startle you, don't get startled. It's all a part of God's plan. Okay, now let's move on to the people who chose this purple color flower. Supposedly, this is a darker one than the red color one, and this is a very beautiful flower. Look at it. Okay. Now let's go into the reading. What do you expect? What can you expect in 2022? Okay. People who chose the second option, they can expect 2022 to make them a very successful independent person. They are going to be very successful at either being independent, doing everything by themselves, or by making money by themselves. You don't have to expect someone to make money for you, or you don't have to expect someone to hire you or help you with making money. You are going to do it by all by yourself. And probably this card also signifies that if you are taking up a business venture, if you think you have to take up a business venture, go for it, because you're going to be successful at it. And probably if you're thinking about getting a parakeet, any pet, go for it. That will also bring you good fortune. And also, if you're not actually getting a parakeet or a parrot, you are going to get a friend who is very sweet talking and who is going to help you with a lot of things, who is going to help you being independent. But then look at this card. There are nine coins. So there are like 9 is too much out of 10, right? So you're going to get too much money. And then you are going to evolve as a Queen of Cups. Who is a Queen of Cups? Queen of Cups is a queen who belongs to any three of water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And as I've always told in my readings, that we see three major placements in a birth chart when it comes to looking at zodiac signs: sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign. Depends on your birth time and date of birth. That could be available online. But Queen of Cups is a person who gets victory no matter what, because she is very good at manifesting. That is why she is able to be an independent successful businesswoman, or someone who is very successful at handling anything that comes out of anywhere, and anything that comes at their way. So to be that efficient person, how is it possible? Because you're already this Queen of Cups, and what you can expect in 2022 to bring out to you is you becoming this independent woman and then a Queen of Cups. I'm sorry if you are male folks who are watching this video, and then if you think, how could I be a queen? And then you are going to be a person who's little bit feminine in the sense that a king could be rude, a king could be not always listening to someone else, but a queen is much more diplomatic in that manner. So you are going to be diplomatic if you are a king. And the world. 2022 is going to be an excellent year where the world is going to help you. For example, if you're manifesting something, you want more marks in something, you want success in something. As we said, there is Queen of Cups, and then there is this Nine of Pentacles. So there is success. That is for sure. So who brings out the success to you? The world. So if you think the world has been against you until now, and whatever you have wished for and whatever you wanted for in life never happened to you, don't worry, because the world is going to bring it to you. So you don't have to worry. Whatever has been denied from you, they are going to come to you. And how they are going to come to you? With music, respect. There are some successes which happen silently, and there are some successes which doesn't happen silently, which happens with a very nice vibe, celebration. So something is going to come to you like a celebration, probably in 6 days, 6 weeks, or 6 months. And 2022 is going to make you stronger. You could have Leo in your placement very strongly. You could be born in July or August, that you're going to be strong. Or if you have a person who in your life who is born a Leo, or some way they have their placements very strongly in Leo, you could be handling that person very well. You could be this angel handling that Leo person, or you could be this Leo person, someone having an angel to help you. Whatever it is, you're going to be strong. Both are going to help each other being strong, but 2022 is going to be a year which is making you very strong, like a king, because lion is the king of the jungle. And how are you going to be strong is you're going to learn to pick up your fights. You're going to learn where you have to drop your swords, where you don't have to fight with people, and you're going to learn where you have to absolutely fight with people to get what you want or to get your freedom, anything, to get your strength. You're knowing what to do about conflicts with people in 2022. And judgment. As I said before, if you have been having issues thinking that this didn't happen for me until now, is it going to be happening for me later or in 2022? Yes, it's going to happen for you. If nothing good happened for you before 2022, good is going to happen for you in 2022, because there is a judgment card. And as we all know, judgment is something we get for the past deeds, but that's not the same in every other religion. Doesn't every other religion doesn't say that past deeds must be bad. So for example, Hinduism or something, we call it karma, and karma goes both ways. There is good ways and both bad ways. So if you have been doing good to people, you will get good things. If you have never been hurting people, for example, last year you didn't hurt anyone, but you didn't get anything good in return also. This year you will get good because you didn't hurt anyone in the last year. That is called judgment for us. Probably it can come little slower later, little slower, the judgment which you have been expecting a lot. For example, you could be expecting a bigger decision to fruition. So if you're waiting for that, that could be taking a little slower. And then for particular people, if you're expecting a child, even that could take some time. What you can do to speed up the process, to speed up your judgment process, what you can do to speed up whatever you wish for to be achieved is letting go. You know what they say, when you want something very badly, let it go, and then it will come back to you. That is a reverse manifestation process. So letting it go will be very good, but don't let it go completely like you don't want it. Not like that. Let it go in the sense that don't expect results at once, don't expect results at a certain time or something, or don't expect certain kind of results. For example, you are appearing for an exam, and then don't expect results to be a certain amount of percentage or something. Let the bar be somewhere middle, like okay, you want 97 percentage, let it be like I'll be okay if I get 95 also or 99 also, like so aim for higher or lower, something like that, right? But if you're going to leave a certain situation, then that's going to be a problem, because then you will be leaving multiple options. For example, if you're thinking about leaving a job, don't do it. And there is a Knight of Pentacles, so there is going to be help coming to you regarding a job situation. If someone comes up to you with a job, take it, but then don't leave it first and then try to get one. Eventually, how you're going to end up is as an empress. An empress is the fertile card in the entire tarot card universe. So she can achieve anything possible. She is very fertile. She can get whatever she wants. That is what you are going to be in 2022. Take a very good look at this card. Please take a very good look at this card. And she will bring you much more calm, peace, and tranquility than any other cards. I can say for sure, because she has a very good fertile feminine energy, and she can bring us calmness. Okay, let's see what the keys to the universe cards has to say about your situation, for what you can expect in 2022. You could be a person who has lived in Egypt in their past life or is living currently. So you have much more knowledge about higher frequencies and meditation. So connect to God. If you can't do meditation, at least pray to the Lord. Kingdom of ocean beings. You have also lived in ocean. Nice. So connect to water. Water purification. Water purifies everything. If you think you have did something wrong in your past life, it's because we had a judgment card. or if you think if you have did something wrong previous year or any time sooner, water purification helps. Go while bathing, pray to yourself, pray to God, saying that water purifies me of my sins and I'm going to become a new person. Or else go to a water body, take a dip, saying the same thing. Drinking a pure glass of water, saying the same thing, also does that for you. And then move. Okay, there are 33 and 3 repeated. 3 could be a significant number for you. You could have also lived in Mu. Mu is a mountainous region. So you have water element and earth element. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You could also have those signs in any of your 3 major signs in your birth chart. It shows that you could be more attuned to the crystals. Crystals are, if you work with crystals, we use it for spiritual purposes. Every crystal has its own property, and we use crystals to get whatever we want. Either you can be working very well with crystals, or you could be a person who is very attuned to the earth. So if you're thinking about buying crystals to help you, for example, clear quartz brings wisdom from God. Rose quartz attracts universal love, and citrine helps get luck. And black tourmaline or obsidian can protect you from negative energy. Things like that, those could help you. Get attuned to crystals if you want to work with crystals. Honolulu. Okay. I don't know what I should be saying about this card, but I got tired. But all I can say is get into some jolly energy, because when I saw this card Honolulu, and then I was thinking this is very nice to pronounce Honolulu. So it's very nice with the tongue roll. So probably what you can do is to relieve your stress in 2022. Try to talk more. Try to talk difficult languages or difficult words or something which is funny, so that it makes you smile, just like I'm smiling now. I'm not being rude with the word Honolulu, but I think you could find it in your heart to forgive me for using the word Honolulu as a comedy. Okay, the pyramid under Machu Picchu, again pyramid. You could have very nice knowledge on how to meditate. Put it to use, because you already know how to meditate from your past life. In your birth chart, there is Ketu. The Ketu placement says that you have mastered that planet's property in your past life. So, you could be a person who has managed how to meditate from the pyramid. Pyramid is the greatest structure to meditate in because of it holding the cosmic energy very well than compared to a square shaped room or something. That's why they placed mummies in pyramids, so that the energy is preserved. Because let's face it, just like a physical body, your emotional body also should be preserved. That's why they preserved it in a pyramid. So you know the importance of pyramid, and you are the person who could meditate easily. You don't have to put yourself under tremendous pressure, tumultuous experiences. You could just meditate easily. Again, what did I say? Sacred geometry. You are a sacred person already. You could see sacred geometry in every living thing. For example, I write a blog, We at Metamorphosis, and for the first article, I wrote, why metamorphosis? Why am I writing this? And then I wrote how spirituality is helping people. In that sense, there was a part where I put up a picture where I mentioned sacred geometry of rose, like how a simple rose flower has a geometry in it, and that is a spiritual design. That is a design designed by Lord. In that case, every living thing or non-living thing has sacred geometry in it, and if you choose to see the beauty in nature, okay, I'm just saying the word nature, and my eyes fell upon the word nature. You go into the nature. Since we had this cups card saying that you could be this queen of cups, you could be an excellent nature oriented person. You go into the nature, get some inspiration, get knowledge, get happiness from nature, because nature is waiting out there to give you that happiness, to make you successful, like this card. And more than anything, this Empress card, because who said this? The world card said this. The world is going to be your oyster. Go get it. Be happy. Expect success in 2022. This is a card reading for option 2 people who chose this beautiful purple flower. And as you know, purple is a color of royalty. That's why they don't get it easily. It takes a lot of cost to make it happen, to get things purple. So you're going to be this independent, successful person with money, Queen of Cups, Empress. So you're going to be in this purple energy. Maybe attract more purple color or surround yourself with more purple color also. Even that is going to make your journey little bit more easier. Now take care, stay safe, stay happy.